Jerry Wilkins was last seen in Talladega County.
It has been right at 3 weeks since Jerry Wilkins' dad, stepmom, and 4 siblings have seen him, and that was here in Lincoln at his home. He drives a 2013 white GMC Yukon XL with a black front bumper and black front passenger quarter panel.
You could drive up here, so we're gonna look here really quick, see if anything's in the water.
Yeah, that's a car.
See, that's definitely an upside down vehicle.
We just want to know you're okay.
All right, so we just got to the first boat ramp we're going to be searching today. We're actually going to be putting in here, searching it, and then heading into the river. Now, this case, Jeffrey's only been missing for like 2 weeks. So ultimately, we're really hoping we don't find anything. We can clear all these bodies of water to give the families some more answers to narrow down the search, because there is always that what if for some reason his vehicle made it out into the water. There's no reason why it could have, but you know the old saying, 90% of the time these vehicles are either in the water or they're in the woods somewhere. So we just don't know. But what we do know is he left his house to go get a haircut. He went north into Childersburg and disappeared. Now, which haircut place did he go to? We have no idea. He left his medication behind. What kind of medication was he taking? We have no idea. It could be asthma medication for all we know. He did leave his phone behind. That's kind of weird, but people forget. This all could just be circumstantial. He went somewhere and he'll be home in a little while. That's what everybody's hoping for. But what we do is water searching. So we're going to do what we do and clear the waterways all around the obvious spots. And if we don't find him there, we're going to check some ponds, obvious locations, and we'll go from there. We'll see what we find. Ultimately, we don't want to find him out here. It's a new case. We want him home safe and alive. But we're going to do what we do. We're going to search the waterways and we're going to see what we can find. It is 28 degrees out here right now and is not getting above freezing today. If anything, it's going to get colder. That's why I look like this. It is freezing, but we're going to push through it and we're going to see what we can find. So let's get the boat in the water. Let's do it. Boat in the water, and so far we've cleared the one boat ramp that we put in at. There's nothing there. It's definitely deep enough though. We're gonna need at least like 10 feet of water because we're looking for a white Yukon, and this thing's already showing that it's deep enough. Right now the water is on average 12 to 15 feet, 40-degree water, which is bone chilling, but there's only a few spots on this creek where he could have got it, went in, and then it's out to the river. We've searched this area before. We actually pulled out a couple of vehicles like last summer, and so we're kind of familiar with this area, so we definitely know if there's a new car somewhere, because last time this creek didn't have anything in it, no cars, and there's no cars anywhere near the city of Childersburg. So if we find anything, that's going to be a huge red flag. We got the underwater drone with us, so we don't necessarily have to dive unless we absolutely have to, of course, but we'll see what happens. All right, we're coming to the opening of the river here, where the creek meets the Coosa River. And there are some spots on this river near the town I'm definitely curious about. So we're gonna see. I'm curious mostly about under the bridge, because it looks like you can pull underneath the bridge, maybe do some fishing. All right, so we're under the bridge on the other side. There's something in the water. Looks like an upside down vehicle, but it's a really weird shot. So we're gonna go over it about 20 more times before we're convinced. Ultimately, we'll probably put the drone in and figure out what it is. One way or another, we're gonna know. Kind of looks like there's 2 cars down there too, but the other one looks really old. I have no idea what that thing is.
I don't know, actually. That doesn't look like it.
Maybe it's laying on its side. Maybe it's not upside down.
It's for the magnet.
All right, it's off the left.
Oh yeah, it's stuck on.
Stuck hard?
Super good stick.
All right, it's something, something metal. All right, so you're over here. Okay, okay. All right, so we went down with the drone, looked at this thing really close. It ends up being just a giant piece of concrete, I guess, from the old bridge. But we had to make sure.
Yeah, I was stuck on a rebar. I mean, it wasn't like a flat stick. It kind of felt like, so it was kind of moving a little bit.
Yeah. So we can still finish clearing the bridge just to make sure. And then figure out what to do, because it's just getting colder.
Oh, it's so cold. The snow is going all around here, I guess.
Yeah.
But I can't feel my hands at all right now.
My toes hurt.
I'm not a cold weather guy either.
There's another shot of it. It's off to our left.
Yeah, that's my car.
It's just a big old rock, I guess.
We checked.
Yeah. We have been out here on the river searching for a few hours now, freezing to death. I've not found any vehicles yet. We just got done clearing that spot where we found 2 vehicles before and removed them. But there's no new cars there, so that's good. But we're coming up here to the power line right now. We're gonna do some searching. You could drive up here. So we're gonna look here really quick, see if anything's in the water. And maybe if there is, we'll send the drone back down. But man, I can't feel my feet. It's like 20 something degrees out here. This is unbearable.
If we didn't have this boat, we wouldn't.
No, if we had the other boat, it would suck really bad.
Yeah, that's a car of some sort.
It definitely looks like an upside down vehicle. Let's throw it in reverse. Kind of amazing, there's a vehicle right there. They must have sent it to make it to the water.
I think they went down that road right there.
That could be true.
Maybe. I mean, either way.
That's definitely a vehicle. You can see the shadow upside down. Now, what kind of vehicle is it? No idea. You can see that's definitely an upside down vehicle, but look, there's something almost mimicking it right next to it. Might be 2 cars laying right next to each other. That'd be pretty wild.
If it is, the other one's like buried or.
They look pretty darn old. Like, but oh, there's tires down there too. Look at that. All right, Magnet Man, you can go for it. Rope's right in front of you.